So more or less picking up where Sarah left off, this is our most up-to-date site plan. Keeping the ideas of possible housing above retail on the street to the north of the site, which would be Ogle Avenue, and then using the parking zone as a buffer zone to soften the edge around the existing building, as well as providing parking on the lower end of the site. The housing organization that we are planning currently to use is one-bedroom homes here, and row houses as we had discussed, and then single-family or multiple-bedroom detached housing further into the site. These will be primarily 2- and 3-bedroom homes focusing on expansion, which we will now discuss. The ideas that we're discussing as far as expansion work in 2 zones. One is a soft expansion, which would lead to a hard expansion. Here we have what would represent 2, maybe 1-bedroom homes, and then the gray area in between would be a soft expansion, and by that I mean possibly an outdoor room, a covered space. It's not fully enclosed, it's not thermally enclosed, it's more or less kind of shading and a soft expansion of the house for, here in Axon you can see it again, how they kind of communicate with house 1 and house 2. This would have to be a communication between neighbors, and we would write up some coding to work with that. The values of these expansions is you have 3 options. You can either move to the side of the house, to the rear of the house, or vertically. Moving to the rear of the house, we have similar situation as above, a soft expansion which then leads to a hard expansion and becomes fully enclosed and part of the home. In this diagram you can begin to see is one house makes plans for a soft expansion, turns it into a solid expansion. The house next door can do the same thing, and we begin to build density as we move along the site. The final option would be a vertical expansion. The initial home would be built with a outdoor room above. Again, this is not a thermally enclosed space. It's open air, allows for breathability, and can be enjoyed just as an outdoor space from the home. Same ideas with the expansion. A soft expansion would inevitably lead to a hard expansion, which becomes an enclosed section of the house and can lead to a possibility of a second soft expansion. Eventually the home would become a full 2-story home, possibly 2 to 3 bedrooms, and then the process can begin again. You can start expanding to the rear or to the side as we did before.